Okay. And then I go over here, make sure it caught. Did it catch? I think it catched. Okay, it says excellent connection. Alright, it's in there. How's the audio? Audio. Okay, it says excellent connection. Alright, it's in there. How's the audio? Audio. Okay, audio's good. Copy the stream URL. Paste. Wamp. Okay, let me move this over to a corner. Put that in the other corner. And put in a party. Alright. Now time to have a frosty beverage and do some Team Fortress.
I'm gonna overachieve in. Part 8 is done. I'm finishing 7. Most of 6 is done.
Very cool.
Actually, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 to do. And part 1 is almost done already.
Nice. Aloha!
Hey, that link didn't work.
It didn't work?
Yeah, I just went to it and it didn't do anything.
Oh. Hang on, let me see if I can get a better one. That will lead to the studio. Do you have my my YouTube account thing? Like,
Don't know, maybe.
because if you're subscribed.
Oh yeah, there it is. Yeah.
Should pull up there. Should say bio streams some games or something like that.
Yeah.
Also, welcome to the world of the internet.
Internet.
How's your day been?
Weird. I'm just kind of recovering from a mild concussion tubing accident when we were on camping trip late last week. Got a bit of a gash in my head.
Oof. You alright?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm alright. The swelling's gone down, if not to nothing, to almost nothing, and a lot of the different nicks and cuts and bruises and stuff like that have healed.
Very good.
So, I'm getting ready to be able to start hopping on some more work around the house and stuff like that, but I gotta still take it easy because you don't want to upset a concussion.
Yeah, I'm sorry you got the Dane damage.
Yeah.
It's going around this
fine.
time of year.
I think it's just a thing with 2020, honestly.
Yeah, just another minor disaster.
Oh man.
Yeah, I went ahead and took some leave for no particular reason. I'm not really going anywhere, but
Yeah.
figured
One of the time off.
the Navy's not going to let me go home for Christmas, so I may as well just take some leave now and enjoy myself.
Yeah, I can't go home for Christmas because of the coof.
Yep, that good old Ronies.
I was off for the coof.
Oh, hey, somebody who's pretending to be me. That's probably a spy. Weird.
That might be worth shooting at.
Plot twist, it was really you.
He is me, and I am you.
You are also me.
My brain.
Then who am I?
You gotta talk louder to be heard on. The Discord mic has a higher cutoff than my
Maybe
actual
I
mic.
want to be heard.
But you do, though.
Yeah, right.
Ow. Holy shit. Owie.
I would say I'm attention starved, but I'm not. Okay,
Yeah.
I got the tip then.
Nice. I've decided that I'm going to start streaming more often to the internet, but I have no idea how to go about, doing that in a regular way.
Well, doing that in a regular way, like building an audience, or doing it consistently, or.
Both of these things.
Well, the audience building thing is be interesting. You know,
I'm not good at that.
that one can be the rough one. But just getting attention to begin with, like I don't know how many people actually watch on YouTube's, versus Twitch, and are looking for new channels. Because I think especially with YouTube, the issue you run into is topical stuff.
Yeah, eventually somebody says something that they may or may not should have.
Well, like right now you're streaming TF2, but it shows Battlefield 1 below you.
What?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
as the
So,
game
like,
clicky on me thing?
It's showing that you're. It's not showing that you're playing Battlefield 1. It's just like the link in the bottom. Probably how the stream is filed is for Battlefield 1.
Oh, I
And
forgot
you
to
wanna
change
be
that.
Yeah, you want to be topically accurate.
I mean, are those not one and the same?
There are a few differences. It might be confusing for some people though, so I would see why you ask.
I get a point.
So there's a few differences.
I mean, you got your guy who runs around with the sawn-off. You got your guy who runs around with the AT rocket gun. You got your guy who runs around with the
Wex.
Wex.
Similar. I'm saying they're similar. Art style is probably the biggest difference.
Yeah, I guess Battlefield 1 doesn't have the super nanner.
Yeah. Falling short there.
Ah, frame rate lag. Oh no. Oh, Halo. I don't like it. Ow.
Tim, I need a break. I cannot just continuously work on this.
So, then it's just the question of, like, are people even actively watching streams of TF2 anymore? That's a question.
I mean, I know Soundsmith's got a couple people following him, but that's because he's Soundsmith.
Yeah, that's the trick there. Like, there are people, like, if you have a personality already, you can kind of just play what you want.
Yeah, people come for his videos and stay for his, like, streams
Stay
and
for his
after footage.
personality, his streaming personality.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's lots of ways you could probably build up, especially through the YouTubes. Like make videos that are interesting or funny or helpful or whatever.
See, the problem with that is that I have about as much editing skill as a ferret.
Well, you don't increase editing skill by hoping for it.
Correct.
You don't increase editing skill by having a crappy editing software.
Yeah, OpenShot Video Editor is probably one of the least best things I've encountered recently.
Yeah.
I've recorded a
There are
few Sims
better
videos, but I can't upload them because I can't edit them, and no one's going to watch a 2-hour-long Sim build.
No.
I don't think most people are going to watch a 2-hour-long anything.
No. Like that's the funny thing about streaming. People are willing to sit there and watch you stream for like 6 hours, but then the moment that they start talking about watching a 6-hour video, they're like, no.
Yeah, there's editing and, all that stuff and time investment, and the guy thought out what he was going to say beforehand. That sounds kind of lame. I'm going to go ahead and not.
So when I see TF2 and I see how it works, I just laugh because I'm like, this is Overwatch before Overwatch.
Yes, the Proto Watch.
Once I get my videos edited, I'm going to keep them at like 20 minutes.
Yeah, cut down a lot of the content that's boring or repetitive.
Oh, yeah.
Now, I'm mostly going to be doing like speed builds.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to post whatever I feel like playing that day.
Well, doing it that way is going to be rough to build.
You're right.
It'll take a very long time.
But if my PP wants War Thunder, I'm playing War Thunder.
That's fine. Go for it.
The heart wants what it wants.
Josh is anything but consistent.
Uh-huh.
Yes. I've known him long enough to know this. Engineer?
Yes. Because you know what? I'm just going to put my sentry in this really stupid spot to boink anybody who comes my way. I'm gonna put the dispenser in an even worse spot. For the lulls. Ow. That didn't go well. Oh. Ew, cancer. Take a sip of my frosty pear flavored beverage.
Frosty pear flavored beverage.
It's a Whiter's pear cider. Surprisingly delicious. Like you wouldn't think, but they're pretty good.
We're doing a 5-gallon batch of mead this year.
5-gallon batch of what?
Mead.
Nice.
Matt's
We
always
did
trying to do
some-
that.
Yeah, we did a gallon of it before, a couple years back. We really liked it, but we just, honey's expensive, so we have a little bit more money this year. So, well, hey, you know what? We got enough to put together 5 gallons, so we'll do that.
Very true.
And we have the materials necessary to do it as well. Cider, though, oh, so easy to do.
Isn't it basically you
literally-
let fruit rot and then you just filter out the
No,
yucky?
you can do it even easier than that. It still tastes great.
Oh,
So, like you want to do it easy as hell? Not even kidding you. Get cider from the store, like just any kind of
Just-
cider you want from
just
the store.
walk down the street and just
Drink
buy
down like a glass of it or so,
it. Mm-hmm.
and put yeast in it, like brewing yeast in it.
Oh,
Yep.
so
It
you
works.
make more cider by buying cider and putting
Well,
yeast in it?
you go from cider like cider to alcoholic cider.
Oh, okay. The non-alcoholic no fun cider becomes the alcoholic fun cider.
Yes, for very cheap because brewing yeast is very inexpensive. We got like 10 packets of it for like $7 or something, and we're gonna use like what, 2 or 3 of them for the whole 5-gallon bucket or something like that.
Nice.
And then the alcoholic cider from the non-alcoholic cider makes really fast too.
Very neat.
What are you playing, babe?
Team Fortress 2, already told you.
Wrong
you are not
babe.
babe. Yes, what are you playing? Spirit Fair? I don't know that one. It's the one you've been playing, but
Hi, Julia.
really. Yeah. Josh says hi.
Hi.
So does Autumn. She is complimenting your child again.
Well, thank you.
She regularly compliments your child without you knowing about it.
Oh,
She's like, it's a cute baby.
it is a cute baby.
It is a cute baby.
Wild child.
Yes. She has the floofiest, wildest hair in the morning.
I was talking about her inability to sit still for more than 5 seconds during the day.
Also, yeah, that.
That would come with the toddler territory.
Earlier, Matt was sitting on our giant beanbag, and Emily just dive bombed into his lap.
Right in the nads.
Ooh, I'm just so happy.
Oh no, a spy is sapping my sentry.
Oh no.
I'm gonna slap it with some Texas. Ow. Well, that's enough for that class. It's time to go be exciting. Yeah, I'll go with we've got 3 pyros. What's one more?
Yeah.
Out of the people I know who'd play Team Fortress 2 regularly, I have the least hours in the game, which I view as an achievement. I have only
wanted to look at it that way.
234 hours. Ow! Whoa!
You don't want to know my sim hours.
Many.
No. It's like I still sometimes try to hide my Skyrim hours.
I know, I'm proud of that one.
Yeah. Until you realize it's not even accounting for the time on PlayStation.
Which is many.
That's all my Skyrim hours. I finally beat the game. I finally gave up doing all the side quests and just went for the main quest.
I kind of got lost in the sauce and just stopped playing it for a while. Owie.
I have done almost every side quest in various capacities in various playthroughs, but
I think the only quest I honestly have left out of all my playthroughs is to finish Dawnguard and
I didn't do the DLCs.
and
Like, I
Dragonborn.
did parts of Dawnguard. My problem is now when I try to play, it's like I've played it so many times and so thoroughly, it's like boring to get to that part of the game.
It's just so repetitive.
Yeah. It's like, oh look, it's not like I know this like the back of my hand.
The only real surprise now is where is Merida's Beacon gonna pop up?
Did I just get hit in the face with a stick? I did get
And
hit
then I
in the
see
face.
the weird rock in the box and I go, nope, you can keep this.
Yeah.
Dawnbreaker is not worth my trouble.
I'm getting killed a lot, but I'm doing a pretty okay job of keeping them off the thing.
I am doing the games mastering things, if you have not taken notice.
Games mastering?
Yeah, like dungeon mastering, but for not D&D.
Is it like Discord version of D&D?
Well, I do it on Astral Tabletop, which is like Roll20, but they decided they like straight white males money. So I'm like, okay, well you can take it then.
Alrighty.
Um,
Fair enough.
No, like there was straight a thing where they're like they didn't want like straight white male influencers helping promote their product, and all these guys are like, wait, we helped build you. Like nobody knew about you before we. Like, it was just really disrespectful. It's like, we don't need to do this. This isn't good. Anyways. But I was like, you know what? I'll pass on that. So I just used this other one. They're pretty cool. They're doing a lot of development stuff and moving a lot of things forward, so they're pretty cool. But I do my thing with some different folks on there. I could run it on Discord though. I have the stuff in place now. If I wanted to do it, I could.
Nice.
But it's easier on this. Works out pretty well. But no, it's cool. I'm also making an RPG just because it's fun, I guess.
Ooh.
I wanted to take some magic systems from what I came up for writing and apply it to gaming.
Very cool. I'll have to. Said you're making it as in like for purchase or just to like have out and about?
Well, eventually going to be for purchase, because it's too much. It's not like it's a labor of love, but I'm not going to labor of love all over the place and then not, you know.
Yeah, and then not sell it for. Yeah.
It's like, it's good stuff. I'm going to get really involved in it, and how I'm going to promote it and how I'm putting it together is involved. It's centered around the magic system, but the other components of it are coming along in their own ways and at their own pace.
Excuse me. I'm burping.
Borpin,
Mm-hmm.
a very sad man.
Yes.
Julian, it's like almost 1 in the morning. No, it is now 1 in the morning.
Oh goodness.
That's Friday, different times.
Yeah, there's
Don't
different
you
times.
shush me. You were the individual who decided that you were going to take a nap in the hammock behind me for 2 hours.
Are you nap shaming Julia?
I am absolutely nap shaming Julia.
In today's day and age, Christian, I can't believe you.
Yes, she gives me lip service towards, okay, I won't sleep past noon, and then she does this shit where she gets tired and naps for 3 hours in the evening.
I woke up at like
You're
equivalent to
shearing
noon.
your virtual sheeps.
It's noon for them. It was like 10.
It was 11 for them.
We got up at 9.
We have to wake up when the baby wakes up, so that's different. I can't get away with waking up at 7 in the evening again. I'm pushing the cart as a medic because I hate life.
Well, the rest of the team's not doing shit.
Yeah,
So.
they're all not pushing the cart, so I guess
They're doing
this is...
other things. They don't want to win the game. They just want to act like they're winning the game.
Participation trophies.
Mm.
Bonk.
Also,
Looks like you got like a 5 to 6 second delay.
mhm. Also, our other medic is now healing me. Is a medic allowed to have a pocket medic? I don't think that's how that works.
I mean, I don't know why I couldn't.
Also, I've decided that I am only healing people near or on the cart, so everybody who's not near or on the cart can suck a fat one, as they say in government terms.
Heck off. With 4 C's.
Yes.
Heck off. Heck off.
Ow.
Not suck off. Heck off. Feck. Oh, she's being crude.
Oh no.
She's getting serious with the fecking off over here.
Can't do that. That's illegal. Swear words not on my Christian Minecraft server.
Not on my Christian Minecraft server. So, you know my buddy Trev, yeah?
Vaguely.
Yeah, well he's actually a youth pastor now.
Oh?
Yeah. Basically youth pastor Ryan.
Oh, it's Ryan.
I'm talking about
See,
no. Ryan's okay. Him and his now wife have a little house out in Mason, and he commutes in like a fucking hour into the Valero plant. He's working with Total Safety out there, and like fire control shit, but not like fire watch shit, not fire control.
I mean, watching could
Fire.
could be considered control.
Well, so his job is to sit there with a little fire extinguisher most of the time and be like, okay, there's a fire, or like this could turn into a fire. He's actually more general safety, but he hasn't gotten the formal promotion yet, and so they haven't given him the according pay increase that comes with the formal promotion.
Sounds like the military.
Yeah.
As part of my job, I'm expected to do exactly that at a fairly regular basis. Just be like, yep,
And-
hangar's not on fire yet. Yep, hangar's not on fire yet for 8 hours.
Yep. Good deal, right?
Yeah,
Sweet. My job is to sit here and make sure that there's no fire.
except the hours are pretty lame.
Yep. With him, it's like when he actually had exclusively and only that job, he literally just sat around the entire day and watched for fire. And in the event of fire that he couldn't put out with the fire extinguisher in an instant, it was now his turn to call people who actually could do firework.
For us, regardless of capability to fix it with a fire extinguisher, we are still supposed to call the fire department. And we sit there for 8 hours in a row, possibly after a day of work. So, like, the slots are 8 to 4, 4 to midnight, and then midnight to 8. So if you get the midnight to 8 one, you get the next day off as a sort of a butt kiss. But if you get the other two, you're just kind of... Depends on what your shop says. Sometimes they'll let you off. Sometimes if they really suck, no.
Yep. Work can suck.
Yes. Also, don't go on deployment. It's garbage. I don't believe in it.
Yeah, I don't think they want my 6'9" ass in the military. I'm what you call target practice.
I mean, on a boat, it's hard to target individual people. If it gets to the point where the boat is targeted, something is very wrong.
Something has gone wrong. Yes.
But as an almost 7 foot, you would do very poorly on the boat because as an average height
Yes.
person, I did very poorly on the boat.
Yes, that's the point. I know somebody who was like 6'5" or something that served on a sub, and he's like, they kind of said they didn't really want me, but I really pushed for it. I think he retired like 15, 20 years ago, as a Master Chief.
Yeah, every surface scraped my head, and I'm
Yes,
average height.
So that means that I am passing through everywhere, bent over at the waist.
You will have spine damage by the end of the deployment.
The end of the deployment, not even the career, just the deployment.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
We don't understand.
there was a
He's
brief
fine.
period of time when I didn't understand what 7 foot tall meant when they were talking about that as a kid, and I was like, oh yeah, airplanes, fighter pilot stuff, because I just thought fighter jets were the coolest thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then it kind of stuck with me. I'm like, wait a minute, I barely fit in a lot of people's cars now, and I was like 12. Like, oh, that's not gonna work then, is it?
You know who does better as pilots, oddly enough? For some reason, short people.
Yeah.
Like, they prefer short people because they handle G's better. Not you because you have massive boobies. You die. Autumn walked over and was like looking right at me. Also, the seat won't adjust up to your height.
I'm too short.
Uh-huh. You must
Yeah,
be this
there's
tall to
very
ride the jet.
specific. They want lower end of average, not short.
Yeah. But all of the pilots I've met except for like 2 were like
Like
6.5.
types.
Yeah, some stupid tall amount. I
They're
haven't
looking
met
for the
many short
normal
pilots.
short. Not the, are you 12 years old or are you really an adult short?
Mm-hmm. Yes. Questioning adulthood short. Yeah, that's the fun one.
Though.
I just think that you and Julie are fortunate to be to have the boobies, so it's not like, are you a child? No. Do I can feed children with these. I am not a child. It's cool. Thank you. Walk away.
I'm old enough to buy alcohol, and even if I weren't, I would drink about it. So gimme.
Oh, huge hungamalongaloos, as Julie just said.
Mommy milkers.
God damn it, really?
Sorry.
Mommy milker. You just made her wretch. She just swapped her game to wretch.
Got your new cow milk alternative.
Feed children. What do you mean?
Hey mom, we're out of
Nations.
milk. Don't worry. Squirt into the cereal.
Ah.
God damn it! Stop. Oh no. This does not work for me.
Hans, get the Luger.
No shit. Stop.
Ah. I got killed by the croup. It'll get you.
Oh, there it is.
Be careful of the coof. Did the Navy ever, like, change their tune slightly or entirely on the vape thing, or is it still pretty stupid stringent?
Off boats, it's allowed. On boats, no. Because apparently people are gross and don't know how to maintain themselves properly, much less a lithium battery. So,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah, I remember there was a period, I'm not sure if it was you or if it was Taylor talking about it, where they're like, yeah, on base, they don't even want you to have that shit on base because some idiot turned an RDA into a bomb on accident. No, well,
it was
it
probably
wasn't so much on accident, it was on ignorance.
it was probably Taylor, because on my side it never really changed. Like, you're allowed to have them, but they're treated with the same rules as cigarettes, aka no smoking indoors. You know, be nice to other people, all
Yeah.
that fun.
Well, I mean, until we really have the actual scientific info out on what vape does to lungs, that's probably the wise decision, but I have my personal questions about whether or not they will actually abide by science rather than by
Money.
its vape. So yeah,
Uh,
I mean it's just nuts. It's like you learn that the anti-smoking ads that they have are
Mhm.
paid for by lawsuits from Big Tobacco, and it's like, well, if their money goes to it, then they have some influence on what goes in there. So you have this until they could get a grasp on the market I don't think we're gonna see any big movements in the to the benefit of vape.
Yeah,
Not that I give a hoot, because I just got my pipes and cigars, so.
it seems like it's just kind of destined to be legislated the same as it is now, where it's kind of tolerated, but not.
I mean, like, for God's sake, dude, like, cigars and pipes they aren't consumed or prepared in any way that's remotely similar to cigarettes, and we are regulated with almost the exact same rules. And I think the only reason why we weren't regulated by the exact same rules is because there's enough wealthy congressmen who smoke cigars that kind of helped stem the tide a little bit.
Yeah, something similar to that, essentially. But I don't know any billionaire, billionaire philanthropists who vape openly. I don't think even Elon Musk does. So that's.
There was that one
Yeah,
congressman that brought his little e-pen into the.
Wasn't he like a representative from like Nevada or something? Like he brought it into the.
Yeah, I think so. It was so long ago, I don't remember
he-
the details.
He's like the one that authored the bill trying to support freedom for vaping stuff.
Yeah, something to that effect.
I'm just
but
erring on the
that's-
side of freedom with this shit. I do not give a shit. I don't like vape that much. Like I like Nick, but I can't stand vaping Nick.
Mhm.
And I'm not gonna vape just for flavor. It's just too dumb to me.
That was a bad idea. Oh.
Well, duh.
But
I took a shot of triple sec liqueur. Don't do that,
why did you take a shot of triple sec?
because it was on my desk.
That sounds like a bad. Oh, dude, I was fucked up last night. Duncan said, "You know what? I've never been drunk. I want to know what it's like." And I'm like, I can arrange that. So we went and got some potato vodka from Austria.
Interesting choice.
Well, because the stuff that was from Russia proper was like twice as expensive and of dubiously higher quality. You know, you're not really sure. And so we made dew drivers because Duncan doesn't really care for orange juice as much as he does Mountain Dew, so we just did dew drivers.
Hey, my man.
Yeah. And he experienced drunkenness, although it was like a light drunkenness. It was past tipsy, past buzz, definitely drunk, but it wasn't too intense. And I was kind of there with him because I drank with him. But so then we ordered Taco Bell to the house because we had like a free delivery offer with one of the food delivery peoples. Because Julia didn't want to drive and I wasn't going to put myself anywhere near a moving operating vehicle. I had a Pepsi with my Taco Baco order.
Mm-hmm.
And decided, I was gonna polish off this handle of bourbon, as I had only a little bit in the bottom. Well, there's a little bit more in the bottom than I thought, and I just mixed it in with my Pepsi. I regretted that. I still didn't have a hangover because I don't get hangovers.
Yeah.
It's just like, I don't know, the super German shit going on or whatever. You do when you have wine, red wine. Red wine gives her hangovers. Anyways, but I did not get a hangover. That said, it did not stop me from having an upset stomach because of far too much alcohol for like the next 4 hours. There was a point where I probably should have just been like, you know what, fuck it, I'm just going to throw it up and get it over with. But I'm too stubborn for that shit.
Yeah, last night
too stubborn for that shit.
I'm pretty lightweight, especially having not drank very much since I got off the ship, and not drinking at all for 7 months on the ship. I'm
Yes.
pretty light at this point, and I got drunk off of 6 hard apple ciders, apple Angry Orchard, and 3 pear ciders, and then played Just Dance.
So you should try the Stella cider. It's pretty good.
They have a Stella.
Yeah, the Stella Artois has a cider. They call it cidre or whatever the fuck how you pronounce it in French.
Oh,
Yeah, but it's really good. There's only one cider that I've had that's been better so far, and it's like a woodchuck from Mississippi, and it's hard to get outside of Mississippi.
Was
I'll
it
have
the
to give it a shot.
Woodchuck Amber?
It was woodchuck red. The green's not bad though.
Yeah, they used to sell the Woodchuck Ambers here, but I can't find them for like the last 10 months.
yeah, they took
Yeah.
them out of the necks for some reason.
I was mad. I complained to one of the people in the Jet Mart, and they got them back for a little while, but
I suspect that they wouldn't have gotten it out to Lemoore, fucking California, so it's probably not the same exact brand.
This place is the yeehaw of California. which is unfortunate because
only ha ye.
California is the yeehaw of the country, and not the good kind of yeehaw. The bad kind of yeehaw.
Well, it doesn't matter for me now. I stopped drinking.
Yeah, I've been slowly working through the cache of alcohol that we had in the house, and I've been making good progress, just because I'm the only drinker left at this point.
Well, Matt drinks, but he's only here on the weekends.
Yeah, I'm the only person just who lives here who drinks.
Trip gave me bad information. It is brewed in Vermont, but they just have it more in. So it could have been the same one. And so yeah, I think it might have been Woodchuck Amber, but it's really good.
Yeah, the first time I had it was at this restaurant down like, oh, that fancy little place that Jenny liked to go.
There were a couple.
Like, past the university.
I don't remember.
With a really good ramen place.
There is Lucky Cat now. They're
It's like out near like Christian University.
CBU.
Yeah.
Ah, no, I don't know. Jill, you know like a ramen place near CBU? It's not Lucky Cat? Mindy might, yeah. I don't know. That's where Autumn had Woodchuck the first time.
Owie.
Anyway, but the Stella Artois cider is very similar to the Woodchuck, and it's really good.
I've had it. I like it.
Yeah.
My dad bought a pack of it thinking he'd like it. He did not, so I drank them.
Too sweet for him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm about to make...
It's not too sweet for me, but there's a lot of things that Julia likes that I just like, no, that's just like, no, not working for me.
I'm about to make the worst decision. I'm gonna push the cart as a
If you
sniper.
know it's a bad decision, perhaps you should not make it.
Oh no, I'm gonna make a bad decision in Team Fortress 2 pub match? Oh.
Oh, I'm just so happy about these commissions coming in.
Yes.
For your art?
Yes.
Sweet.
I got one.
I've seen some of your stuff on the Facebooks. I don't normally get on Facebook, so I miss a lot of shit. But yeah, it seems like you're figuring a lot of stuff out.
I got someone who's commissioned a drawing of a fishing lure that her brother has made.
That's cool.
She's already paid for it, and I've already got it a quarter of the way done.
Nice, nice.
And then
Yeah,
this
babe?
one guy wants me to commission a bunch of like book covers and other interesting photos.
Does interesting mean lewd?
Semi.
Semi-lewd.
Yes.
Okay.
If he's
Doing
got the
some book
money and he
cover
puts
stuff,
it
that's
up,
cool.
I'll do it.
Put the money where my mouth is. I'll do most things for $7 or less.
That sounds like a very cheap whore there, buddy.
I said most.
Most things.
Did I stutter?
You're right, you did say most.
As long as they're paying and it's relatively a legal drawing, I'm fine.
You mean I get to have kink and and charge $7? Hell yeah.
Oh dear God.
But did I get $7 though?
No.
See?
And if you did, I would have taken it right back.
Wow.
I love you.
I may have broke the autumn.
Ooh. Well, I think it's time for us to get off.
Alright.
So,
Good chatting with you.
going ahead. Yeah, good hanging out.
Hopefully,
enjoy
while
your
this
rest of your
Rona
night.
is over, we can hang out again.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, the Rona will never be over.
Yeah, I know.
That's the joke to you.
Hopefully, when the Navy stops being quite so worried about the Ronies.
No,
That's-
outright, the state of Tennessee said until there is a vaccine, we are going to require this mask mandate and all these protections. And I'm like, wait, hold on. That seems to be implying that everyone's going to get the vaccine. Like, And honestly, I'm not going to be first in line for something that was a rush job as bad as the pharmaceutical industry tends to be with these things.
Yeah. Well, I just mean that the Navy is straight up not allowed. Like, if I wanted to route leave to go home, it would have to run up through a couple of admirals, which pretty
Oh,
much
shit.
guarantees it's getting denied.
Yeah. Like Josiah's grandpa passed away, and he couldn't go see him.
Mm-hmm.
Couldn't go to his funeral.
Stuff like that. Like, the skip
Mhm.
pulled us all together and basically said even his leave has to be routed through at least one admiral, just because, you know, Navy's policy on Ronies.
Not like it's almost. God, it doesn't like the average age of those who have died is like above the life expectancy, dude. Young, able-bodied people like sailors and soldiers are going to be fine. It doesn't make any sense.
Bold of you to assume that I am both able-bodied and young.
Well, there's this thing that I've heard you guys complain about called PT.
We don't have that anymore. We got rid of it as soon as the Roni
Oh,
started.
got rid of it. Did you actually?
Yes, I haven't taken a PRT since before deployment. It's been wonderful.
Shit. So the Rona hits, and okay, it's okay. Let them be fat.
Yep.
Oh, that's not good.
Well, they closed the gems, so
Yeah, this first one's gonna kill a couple of people.
Oh my god. That seems like a counterintuitive decision.
Yep, but that's what somebody thought was the right idea.
Yeah, somebody seems like a bright individual.
Probably the same person that says no to everybody's leave.
Yeah. Remember, no morale.
Yeah, that's illegal, but no PRT.
Oh my god, dude. Oh, yo, I don't know if are you a beer guy, dude, or you just like fruity drinks and
Less
ciders and stuff?
less beer, like mostly fruity drinks, but I'll drink beer occasionally.
Okay, so you might like this one then. It's got the silliest name. It comes from Germany. Hogarden. I'm not even kidding.
Hogarden.
Garden.
With a T or a D?
D. Like literally the garden upon which hose.
Huh. That sounds
It's
hilarious.
Hoegaarden.
Ah, the double A's. That's how you know it's German.
Yeah.
It's either got
Yes.
a T where a D needs to be, or two A's.
Yeah, it's unfiltered, and they have a very particular pouring instruction on the bottles.
Oh.
And when you abide by the particular pouring instructions on the bottles, you get something that has like the brightness and almost fruitiness of a Blue Moon with orange, without having to add the orange. It is delicious.
I'm gonna have to give that a try. That sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty good. There was another one that I got that was a Weissbier or a Witbier. I don't remember. It was another German one. Was it a Weissbier? That had some other monk-looking dude on it. And if you don't know, man, German monks can brew some damn beer.
what's that have to do?
Yeah. What else are they gonna do with their time?
Brew beer, pray, brew some more beer,
Yeah.
Pray about beer.
and then make cheese.
And then yeah.
Like, good life, man. Piety, beer, and cheese. I mean, I know at least 15 people from Wisconsin who would love that deal. And I know 12 from Wisconsin, so we're already ahead of the game.
Well,
All right. Good night, you guys.
All right. Have a good one.
Take care.
Sit down. Alright, Christian, come.
All right. I love him.
I love you.
Yes.
My shoulder especially, because I've been drawing with that a while.
The engineer is a spy.
It's almost midnight.
What?
11:30.
Oh goodness. I'm gonna have to hit the hay soon. I feel like this game is going nowhere, so I'm gonna go ahead and not stream anymore. But first, I'm gonna see what items I got. Gross. I already have 2 of those. What the? Oh no. Okay, I was given another one and didn't notice it. Gross. Okay, well, good night, YouTube. Thanks for hanging out.